Hi, I'm Charmaine with Tornador Cleaning Tools. This year we're very happy to introduce a program called Tornador Repairs and Tips in a Flash. Now you have a working booklet that shows you how to repair your Tornadors both in English and Spanish, along with a flash drive in which you can watch the videos to repair your Tornador. Now, instead of downtime in the shop, you'll easily be able to go in, look up your problem, and fix your Tornador and be back to work immediately.
Okay, we'll say that's the seat of the car right there. And I'm gonna clean this area all right here. I'm gonna make this, okay? I'm in the shop, I'm busy. Got a towel in my hand, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, that's about 15 seconds. See, the dirt will end up in there. When I'm working in the shop, I'll just go like that, clean it out in my towel. Now I'm gonna take the liquid off and go to air. Right, it's lifting it back up. If you've ever cleaned fabric, what happens is you leave it wet. And when you leave it wet, it wicks back up like a candle, and the stain comes back. With this, we're using minimal liquid, so we're eliminating the risk of the stain to wick back. Looks great for 10 days or less, or the next day. Then it comes back up, and I said, I swore I cleaned that stain. And see, that's so dry. That's almost totally dry. Hi, I'm Dennis, and I'm here at Tornador Tools at the 50th SEMA Anniversary Show. And today I have Scott Nichols with me, probably one of the most premier automotive detailers I've ever met. Yeah, it's important we wash and wax and treat our cars to make them pretty, but Scott takes it so much further, and I can't even begin to tell you how many cars, unique cars, unheard of cars, that he brings back to natural restoration. I'll tell you what, you gotta visit Distinctive Details in Phoenix. This guy's incredible. You got a Bugatti, you got a Ferrari, you got a car that was out of the barn and you wanna leave it original and bring it up through a detail, Scott is the man to talk to. If you can get on his schedule, he is packed. So, Scott.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm great. First off, I want to thank you for using our tools. And
Absolutely.
I know it's a real tiny part of your operation, but all of the documents and all of the cars and all of the awards I've seen from Pebble Beach, all over Amelia, everywhere is just unbelievable what you do to these cars.
Thank you.
So just in a nutshell, tell me a little bit about your company, where your passion is, and what your future looks at in reconditioning of original vehicles.
Well, when it comes down to as far as restoration, preservation, we just want the car to look exactly the way it was meant to be. Through as far as when it comes down to preservation, just making it, complementing the car, but not taking away as far as from the overall history of the car. The Tornador tools are fantastic because when it comes down to a preservation, I can't necessarily take a brush, go scrubbing across as far as leather, or let alone as far as any kind of carpet surfaces. The Tornador tool actually helps me with the vibration of the that's caused from the air. It actually helps me pull all the dirt out and not having to alter the original surface conditions. So.
Wow, that's a fantastic way to put it. You know, and I just love talking to Scott. This morning he's going over numerous videos and pictures of cars that he's restored. And just recently, a very high-end, rare 12-car collection has just been turned over to Scott for preservation. He's got all of the tricks. But the main thing is, we really appreciate Scott, what he does to our industry, and what he's doing to these barn finds and these cars that are under dust and keeping them original. We know we can bring them up to brand new, but this is it's a brand new fad, and Scott's on the leading edge of this. So please stop and visit Scott. He's a fantastic guy. Scott, thanks for taking time.
Thank you so much, Dennis. I appreciate what you have done as far as for this industry, not only making my job easier, but making my clients more successful, and the cars that you've actually helped me preserve.
Well, thanks, and I appreciate you making this just a little part of it. So. Congratulations, keep up the good work. We'll see you at Pebble Beach. I know I've seen your awards, and I know there's more coming. You got the black one, right? The 020. This is an attachment that goes on this. Son?
Yeah, Dad.
This is my oldest boy.
What do you want?
Guy's partied hardy for a long time.
Lived in Colorado for a while.
We had to bring him home. It was the altitude.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go right through there, Todd. That's air only. And before I even get it wet, I'm going to get my dry dirt out first. Did I change it much? Maybe a little, but I know the top heavy dirt that's dry, I got it out. Now I'm going to go to the liquid version, like turn my switch up. You want it drier? I'll make it drier because I didn't dry it yet.
Hey guys, Marty Hopes here with Marza Bozeman Fine Auto Finishing at SEMA 2016. I'm here at the Tornado booth here, and I was just sharing a testimony. I've been using the Tornados for a couple years now. Last year I stepped in and I picked up this guy right here. They told me it was going to work great. Well, I came back to actually tell them it didn't work great. It worked awesome. This is the machine of the future. If you're not using it and you're in the detail world, you're making a huge mistake, because this is going to save you time and money, and it's efficient. It doesn't leave your cars with a little grimy feel. It actually cleans them, dries them at the same time. It's going to save you money and time. Once again, Marty Hopes Fine Auto Finishing here at SEMA 2016.
Feel the lift on that, okay? Feel the difference. Okay, now feel it. So it really kicks up the lift.
Creates a lot more texture.
That's one shot. And a lot of times if I use liquid on it, there's certain liquids that are like anti-static and it does something to the hair and it helps lift it up. Sometimes when you do it dry, and pet hair is one of the most time-consuming issues we have. Hi, I'm Dennis with Tornador Tools, and today I'm here with Todd Puckett. We are now at the 50th anniversary of the SEMA Show. And Todd, you know, Scott Nichols introduced me to you today, and I found it pretty fascinating, the things that he does in preservation. And I said, well, what does Todd do? And Todd, tell me a little bit about what you do at Aero Panache. Remember that name.
And thank you for that. We do a polishing of aircraft, restorations if you want, but daily cleanings, you know, maintenance.
And I'll tell you what, that job is not easy. You need to know a lot of different things about aircraft. And, you know, one thing I'm going to ask Todd, what have you done lately that would impress me about your services? And I don't mean like last month or last year, but I mean recently. What have you done?
Well, today the guys did the 737 of Hillary Clinton.
Wow, very cool, very cool. Now I understand that your team has got to go in there and work at a certain pace, be very methodical, get the vehicle in, or the aircraft in this case,
yeah,
in and out, because they're on a schedule.
Yes,
That's pretty remarkable. Now, what about the contender, Donald Trump? Have you ever done anything with that gentleman?
Yes, sir. We did them last time, a few days ago.
See, isn't that interesting? Now, one thing that Todd does is he does incorporate Tornador whenever he gets the opportunity, and I want to take the chance to thank Todd Puckett and Panache for everything they recommend and they do for our industry. So Todd, thank you very much. Appreciate your business.
Thank you, sir.
And we'll see you on the Tornador Dean's Innovations website. But if you've got a fancy aircraft, Falcon, Saberline, or whatever it might be, and if you got a presidential jet, Todd can do it.
Thank you, sir.
Now remember, I'm working with almost 98% water here. I'm not working with a lot of soap. Here, we'll hold that. Okay, now watch. Watch all the dirt, because where does the dirt go? It ends up and it comes out on this right here. So when you're in the shop, I always have this in my hand and keep it clean. It's the torque or the Tornador action that's pushing and pulling the debris. Now I'm going to go to air only and dry it.
Hello, my name is Dan Mick from Moab, Utah. I'm the owner of Dan Mick's Guided Jeep Tours. We're the #1 rated thing to do in Moab if you come for an outdoor adventure. Riding in our Jeeps out on the slick rock, we get all that fine dust in there that gets into everything. And if you own a Jeep, you know what I'm talking about. They get into clock spring, everything else. We've been using the Tornador to clean the inside of our Jeeps now for 5 years. The Tornador, it's incredible. I can't say enough about it. It's just an awesome tool. Gets down into the mat of the carpet, pulls things all up. We hunted all over here at the SEMA Show to definitely find this place again. We needed some parts to repair one of them. We've been running it for 5 years, haven't broke it yet, but we can see it's finally seeing some wear marks. So we're happy to run back into these folks. We're going to pick up some spare parts today and a couple more new machines. If you're doing any kind of detailing inside of a car, truck, sport utility vehicle, this thing is just an absolute must. You get this in your hands and you use it once, you're going to wonder why you haven't been using this before, because it makes such a quick, easy fix for getting in the air conditioning vents, all them tight corners. Pass it over the top of the console a couple times, and that old dried, scummy stuff comes right up. It's an absolute amazing machine. Cuts your detail in time in just 1/10 of what you would do normally with just soap and water. Try it, folks. You'll like it.
Just like in the shop, right? They've been using this and the 240 quite a bit. I was showing this gentleman from the United Kingdom. This is a sponge that we're testing. Okay, now watch this. So if you're on a budget, you know, and you want an extractor for a small amount, it's a great little process right here. See all the dirt, and you can see it working in there, but it's hitting it, it's pounding it up, sucking it up at the same time.
All right, my name is Nolan.
My name is AJ.
And we're with It'll Buff Out Detailing that's based out of Hawaii. And I first stumbled upon the Tornador gun when I was actually working at a Nissan dealership. And a lot of the cars that we would bring in had a lot of sand, a lot of red dirt, a lot of debris that was all caught in, the crevices between the seats and whatnot. And we were actually familiar with using the first generation machine. And this is actually our first time coming to SEMA, our company. And we're pretty excited to actually see the new edition of the Tornador gun. And yeah, I mean, we're looking forward to using it on all kinds of stuff, sand, red dirt, and it definitely just helps with getting out all the dirt and sand that's stuck in the crevices and stuff over there, because
Possible crevices.
yeah, like living in Hawaii with all the sand, we get a lot of it piled up in between seats, glove compartments and whatnot, and this gun just takes it all out. So it's definitely an awesome product. We're totally stoked.
A lot of guys will assume they got the answer. I know, it's got a brush on it. So I'm just going to hook this up real quick. And we're going to watch the action of the brush here. And whenever I use liquid with this, it's going to be momentary. So I'm going to put the lever down, and now I'm going to just use air. So see how the bristles are bouncing around? That's just about perfect. So instead of cramming it in the vent or cramming it in the console, I just let it kind of dance across it. So if you hold your hand on there, David, you're going to feel it. Okay, it's kind of bouncing around, and if I see some debris in the console or the vent, I'm just gonna lightly brush it, just like with our detail brushes. Instead of grinding away, we're just gonna let it dance across it.
And do you still clean that up the same way with the brush and the water?
Yeah, but see, when you're on a vent in a console, it doesn't really get grimy and greasy like when you're doing a carpet. If it does, yeah, just dunk it in the bucket, give it a couple shots, and it'll clean out your cone.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Sean Sepulveda with a Perfect Experience Auto Detailing out of Santa Rosa, California. Standing here at SEMA 2016 with the Tornador booth. Just want to give a little testimonial to everybody and let you guys all know how well of a product this is, how much we love the tools. We really can't say enough about how much myself, my guys, and everybody in the shop loves it. The blowguns, the vacuums, the dynamics of the tool are absolutely amazing. Hands down, unbeatable. The way that these tools move, the way that they work, the way that they pull, the way that they blow things out, it's unmatched. I can't say enough about the tool. Tornador is where it's at. If you're in a detail industry, you should probably pick one up, and if you're not, you should go get one today. Sean Sepulveda signing out.
Okay, so I got a wet dry vacuum. So we use this for cleaning seats. It's my first pass. Second pass. Because I had a little bit of a stain there. I don't know if you saw it, I saw it. Okay, now I'm going to turn the liquid off and I'm going to continue to lift up debris and dirt from the fabric. Check it out. Hey, Nelson, good seeing you, buddy.
Hey, great seeing you, Dennis.
Hey, you know, you were standing outside of the booth here, and I said, you want to see a demo? And you said, what? What did you say?
Yeah, we use a whole bunch of these guns down in Chile. We have a detailing business down there. And we've been using Tornador for a couple of years already with excellent results. And nothing but good things to say about it.
Well, we sure appreciate your business. And Greg, don't forget, Advanced Detail in Nelson Zapata in Santiago, Chile.
Yeah.
What a beautiful place, yeah. So we want you guys to keep doing good. And if you've got any questions about anything, please call us. Now, before you leave, we are going to give you the new repair catalog for replacement of parts, making the repairs, also the videos in English and in Spanish.
Perfect.
So you can share that with your employees and you can share it with your customers if you need to. So, hey, I just want to say thank you again, Nelson.
Thanks,
Great job. Good job, bro.
Take care.
But just remember, you don't need a super amazing cleaner for this product to work. We use these tools in this open environment, and this is perfectly diluted, probably 92, 85% water. You know, so we're not using a lot of cleaning chemical. Rely on the action of the Tornador's action to pulsate the fabric and lift up and pull out the dirt.
Hi, this is Joffrey Sheridan Blair from the Car Guys in Millersville, Maryland, supporting Tornador. We've been using this product since day one. We have multiple of their original Tornadors, and we're looking to expand and get the new black professional model, and looking forward to the new vacuum edition. We've been using this product for years. It works excellent on headliners, pet hair, upholstery, and every kind of smoke odor, residue that's trapped in soft upholsteries. We love it, and we've been using it for years. If you need interior detailing needs, the Tornador is a must-have.
There's your clean spot. Right down the middle.
Go ahead. Do like this, just like that. There's pretty good dirt there.